Hey folks, long time no see. Hope you're all doing well. I've been trying to keep up with videos. I've been busy. Haven't been buying a lot of records. But it's been about 3 weeks, so I have a few things to show. In the background, we're listening to this. This is Tortoise, a Lazarus Taxon. It's a 3 CD plus a DVD, like B-sides and outtakes and compilation tracks, things like that. It's not complete, but I've played it before in the background on other videos. I don't get a copyright strike for it, so cool. First thing on the show, it's not on vinyl yet. This is the 3rd volume of the Miles Davis Bootleg series at the Fillmore. 4 CDs of the June 17, 18, 19, and 20, 1970 performances at the Fillmore East, which were recorded by Columbia to 8-track and brutally edited by T.O. Macero to make At the Fillmore LP, which came out in December of 1970. And there's great music on that 2 LP set, but it's so butchered that I find it almost unlistenable. And so this is really a godsend, because this is those 4 sets uncut, complete, remixed. Sounds great. Music on vinyl, I guess, might be doing a vinyl thing. I don't care. This is great. Yeah, groovy. This is a killer band with Miles Davis, of course. Steve Grossman has replaced Wayne Shorter in the band at this point. Chick Corea on electric piano, Keith Jarrett on organ, Dave Holland on bass, Jack DeJohnette on drums, and Airto Moret on percussion. Pretty sure this is the only document of Chick Corea and Keith Jarrett playing with Dave Holland still playing bass. Michael Henderson would soon join the band. Maybe change a bit. This is just so killer. Every night it's similar set list, but great. Highly recommended. Vinyl or no? Don't worry, the rest is vinyl. Cheers, everybody. Spring has sprung here, so I'm having an American-style pale ale from Blackstone Brewing Company. It's a local Nashville brewing company. And actually, I'm having it in a Blackstone Brewing Company mug. This is actually, when we moved here, we drove here from Boston, and our furniture and stuff didn't arrive till later, so we didn't have like glassware. So the night we arrived in Nashville, we went to Blackstone. This is back in '97, and had dinner. Bought a couple glasses, so we'd have some glass. Thought I'd share that. This first thing I just got this week. I think it just came out this week, maybe last week, and I would not even know about this if it weren't for the VC. In this case, it's John K. Techhead, who won my contest, my 100 subscribers contest, and he won first prize, so he could have any record he wanted, up to $30 or something. And he wanted this, London Grammar, If You Wait. Now, at that time last year, this was not available in the U.S. I had to go on to Amazon UK and have them ship it to Greece, which actually worked out to be fine. But Columbia's only just now picked this up here in the U.S., and with John's strong recommendation, I had to pick it up. Hey John, if you're watching. So now this is pop music, very smooth pop music. I kind of wish it had come out in the U.S. back then, because it's a perfect wintry record. I don't know if you people were like this, but for me, some music is wintry and some music is summery. It's not always exclusive, but so this is kind of melancholy and mid to slow tempos, and this girl can sing, but she doesn't make a point of, like, you know, throwing it in your face how great she can sing. It's much more understated, and anyway, it's beautiful pop music. Thank you, John, for turning me on to this. I would not have given it a second thought, probably. Super happy to have it. I love pop music. Speaking of the VC, I was watching Jonas, Sublime Media. He showed these records in a video a little while back, and he said, "Oh, they're cheaper than a pair of socks. You know, they're cheaper than a pair of socks. You can just go out. They're great. You should get them. You know?" And he's right. It's the schematics for Blank Stare Records, Acid Rain. It's put out by our friend Sequoia Flame, and the second one, Kiss of Death, which is put out by Jeff Greer himself, another VC person. 2 for $20 plus shipping. And, you know, Dave Sequoia Flame, he's got friends at the post office. These were here in 3 days, and that included a weekend. Cool fusion psych. Great, it's got that private press coolness. And, you know, you gotta love the creativity in the VC. I like to support that. Thanks, Dave. Now here's something. I pre-ordered this from Southern Lord, and apparently there's still lots of copies out on their website. I would recommend jumping on this. I showed Yob's second record, which was recently reissued by Relapse, I think in my last video. Southern Lord has picked up their 2009 record, The Great Cessation. Now I'm going to have to show you this, because, you know, Southern Lord does such a great job. Now, they had kind of broken up for a while and then reformed in 2009 to make this record. I don't know if you can see the spot varnish on there, and that's foil stamping. This is all foil stamping. So yeah, they'd broken up and then reformed to make this record, and heavy as hell, man. These guys do the Doom thing like it's for real. Great. 500 copies, I think. It's on silver vinyl. I don't know. Guys into that sleep doom stoner thing. Yob. This just came out recently. This is ASG's first album from 2007, which was CD only. This is the first vinyl release of this. This is on Relapse. The name of the album is Win Us Over. Relapse, another record label that does cool vinyl stuff. This is a nice gatefold. Yeah. And my copy is on blue splatter vinyl. Now, I showed their most recent record, which is actually their second record, which came out in 2000, last year maybe, I think. And this is almost as good. Some metal touches, some classic rock. It's just like heavy rock, basically. The standout thing about this band is, what's his name? Jason Shee, the vocalist. It's a great range, does a lot of different things, from clean singing to shrieking black metal things to growling to really kind of soulful ballad things. I think these guys are a band to watch. This is cool. These next two are my first experience with Discogs as a buyer. Excuse me. As you all know, I'm huge into Chrome. Cleopatra had been putting out these reissues of those classic late 70s, early 80s records, and I was missing a couple. These came out in 2008, 2009. Not sure why I missed them. So I went on Discogs and I found, mint, not terribly expensive. And the transaction went great. I'm really psyched because Discogs is really nice because you can supposedly get down granular to actual pressings and stuff. And so that's, I specifically wanted the Cleopatra issues. So yeah, so we have Chrome's Red Exposure. Came out originally on Beggar's Banquet in 1980, I think. This so it sounds like they're trying to make a major label record, but it's Helios Creed and Damon Edge, and it's still weird as hell. I mean, it sounds like Chrome trying to make a mainstream record and failing miserably, but making something really interesting in itself. It's like I don't know. It's an experiment. I'm super excited to have these. And this is from '81, I think. The one after that, Blood on the Moon, which came out on Don't Fall Off the Mountain. Originals of this are hard to find. And so this is them back to their old tricks. Great space rock stuff. I love these guys. That's it for new records. I was on a side of town I don't really go to very often, so I stopped in this record store that I don't go to very often because a lot of reasons. But I'm glad I did because I found a few things that I'm really happy about. This is the first Chad and Jeremy record of Cabbages and Kings from 1967, I believe. I'd shown recently the second one I'd found, The Ark. Great psychedelic pop music, as is this. Again, no hits. I can understand why this didn't go anywhere, but that doesn't mean that the music is not great. This is first stereo pressing. I don't think it ever got reissued on LP. Yeah, really cool. Mint. And yeah, not cheap, but not ridiculous. This next one, I'm psyched to have. This is the first Steve Hackett solo album, Voyage of the Acolyte, on Chrysalis. This is U.S. pressing. So this is, I guess he was still in Genesis at this time. I completely had a falling out. I think a bunch of people from Genesis are on here. Mike Rutherford, Phil Collins. Yeah. So, cool gatefold. Yeah, the 70s were a different time. What is this from? Not sure. 72, something like that. And so this is really the most Genesis-like Steve Hackett record that I've heard. Wonderful. If you're into that thing, that art rock prog thing. And again, this is mint. Really cool. One more thing I found there, and this wasn't super expensive, which is cool because it's just an ECM, but one you don't see that often. I don't. It's Eberhard Weber Yellow Fields. Come on, 1976. And so there's Eberhard Weber on bass, Charlie Mariano on saxophone, Chennai and Nagaswaram. Rainer Bruninghaus on keyboards and John Christensen on drums. So great band. 2 tracks per side. It's that great ECM thing, you know. What can you say? And it's got this cut corner and a little bit of ring wear, but vinyl's mint. It's maybe $6, something like that. Last two, I found at Grimey's. Been trying to stay away. But these two were, well, I couldn't pass them off. King Sunny Ade and his African Beats, Juju Music, from Mango, from 1982. Now, I used to have this, and the other one on Island, Ara, I think it's called, the blue cover. And someone absconded with them. And I don't see these around. This is in really beautiful shape. Just great. I love this stuff. Finally, Milton Nascimento. Oh Lord, I'm not going to be able to say that. Yarite. This is on Columbia from 1987. And yeah, beautiful. Chris Cole, John Coltrane 68 had sent me Milton Nascimento record on A&M. Beautiful. This is like that. The 80s drum machines are a little annoying, but there's so much organic percussion going on at the same time that it doesn't really bother me so much. Yeah, beautiful. That's it, under 20 minutes. All right. Folks, I hope you all are doing great and are enjoying spring, warm weather. And yeah, I've got a lot of things going on. I'm excited to share with you. And I will see you soon.